How to start doing anything. Each of us has tons of ideas. I want to start a Telegram channel. I want to launch my own business. I want to change my profession. Most often, what holds us back isn't a lack of ideas or a lack of time, but fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if it's already too late? What if someone has already done it better? What if no one supports me? But the truth is, no one knows whether it will work out or not until you try. You just won't know until then. But what you definitely can do is create conditions that make it easier to get started. Let me share my own method for how to start doing anything. It's really helped me turn my wishes into reality instead of just keeping them locked away in a drawer. For example, how do you start doing anything at all? Each of us has a huge pile of ideas. I want to start a Telegram channel. I want to launch my own business. I want to change my profession. Most of the time, what holds us back isn't a lack of ideas or a lack of time, it's fear. What if it doesn't work out? What if it's already too late? What if someone has already done it better? And what if no one supports me? But the truth is, no one knows whether it will work out or not. You won't know until you try. But what you can do is create conditions that make it easier to get started. Let me tell you about my own method for starting anything, which really helps me turn my wishes into reality instead of just keeping them locked away in a drawer. For example, a year ago I launched a Telegram channel and grew it to 2,000 subscribers. And if it weren't for my method, I'd still be sitting around just thinking about wanting a Telegram channel. Step 1. Research and gathering information. Open up Google or ChatGPT and start digging. Who has already done something similar? What formats exist? What are the pitfalls? Where do people read or listen about this? I call this the sponge mode, when you just soak up everything you can. Step 2. Goal setting. Why are you doing this? For what purpose? What do you want to achieve? If you're launching a Telegram channel, your goal might be something like diversifying your income, starting to show up in the world, or sharing what's happening in your life with a wider circle of friends. And these are very different motivations. Step 3. Defining the algorithm and planning. Now break down your goal into stages. Let's say you want to launch a Telegram channel. What do you actually need to do? Come up with a name, a brand style. Decide what you're going to write about. How often? Once a week or every day? Will it be news or your own opinions? How will you attract subscribers? Without concrete steps, the goal seems huge, and you don't know where to even start. Step 4. If it's not clear what to do right now, break it down even further. The step launch a Telegram channel is too abstract. But coming up with a name or writing an introduction post, that's already something specific. The smaller the step, the easier it is to take. Step 5. Block out slots in your calendar. Literally with your own hands, without setting aside time, nothing will happen. I have a habit. If I want to do something, I put a slot in my calendar, even if it feels like I don't know what I'll fill it with. The idea will come later. I have a specific time when I work on something. For example, I write posts in the morning, and every morning before breakfast, before my first call, I have a slot for Telegram. If it weren't for that slot, I simply wouldn't know when to write a post. Step 6. Don't be shy about asking for help. You don't have to know and be able to do everything. Ask your friends for advice, find mentors, reach out to experts. Even just talking things out with someone already helps. You don't have to carry everything on your own. My Telegram channel really started to grow after I went for a consultation and hired a manager who now handles ad purchases, because on my own, it would have taken me much longer to figure out that world. My name is Diana Lopatnikova, and this was the first episode of From Zero to One, podcasts about how to get started. All my life, I've been starting something new. I started my career in creative, then moved to B2B, then to FMCG, then to performance and product marketing. Then I started doing career consultations, then went on a round-the-world trip and launched a marketing agency. Now I'm trying out YouTube, and it feels like this list just keeps growing. I know what it's like to be at the beginning of something new. Sometimes it's scary, sometimes you have no idea where to start, and you just wish someone would take you by the hand and show you how to go through it. On my channel, that's exactly what I talk about, how to get started. We'll be talking about launching a career, a business, habits, and projects. I'll have guests who were recently beginners themselves, but they didn't get scared. They started, stuck with it, and became really successful in what they set out to do. There will also be solo episodes like this one, where I share my personal observations, experiences, and struggles. If you're standing at the starting line of something new right now, let this episode be a little push for you. It's not scary to start. What's scary is staying in the same place and later regretting that you never tried. Subscribe, and I'll definitely see you in the next episode. And yes, it's possible.